What just happened? What was that? Note. Ah! Damn, what was that note laced with something?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Look at it in all its prettiness. Is it an orb of some sort? Ooh, what's over there? Oh wait, no, that's where it came from.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
What do I do with this? Oh, that's what happened. That's bad, isn't it? Well, I chose my path, I suppose.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Huh. I don't know if this is something I'm supposed to memorize, but I'm not gonna. So where do I go now? It says not breakable by hand. So can I break it with a book? No, the power of knowledge. Come on. Give me it. Yeah. Can I break it with a chair? I got a diary. Inside chamber. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what it seemed like an eternity, I realized I was hopeless. I was trapped. I read this already. Ah! The chair scared me. Yeah! Heck yeah. Chair power.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I swear someone else is here. Someone broke this one already. Local folklore. Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt. You know what I mean. Deep within the the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies rot by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years, described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some sort of ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey, which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal the presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, as the well-known erudite, visited Aldenstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in a local inn for a fortnight. Gotta get that Victory Royale. Too easy. Ignore that. You'll ignore that, right? As he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Aldenstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods? And what happened to him? Is this a book? I don't want to read a book. The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Aldenstadt. And like most of these noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside the title. Researching the history reveals a little bit before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhineland claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, and therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring was never fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is, in fact, the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. Dark. Where are you? It's locked. Okay, so something about a super convoluted thing. Does that book have anything to say? There it is. Oh, I already had the book. Can I burn the book? Burn the book. Okay, you cannot burn the book. Oh, hey. Okay, so there's one. There's two. So two on this side. One on that side. Okay, so one, two, three. Oh, that door opens. A key. Wine cellar. Ah! What? What is happening? What is happening? I feel the urge to hide inside this closet. Maybe that was nothing? Maybe it was just a jump scare. To be a jump scare. A note. Regarding the closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fields have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. So it's supposedly day out, but it's really dark. Oh, something bashed open this door. Oh, I'm back here. What are you? What are you? What are you? You're behind me, but that doesn't make sense. I saw you walking this way. Do I go? Do I leave? I think I explored everything this area has to offer. I think. Did I go all the way to the end of the hallway? I think I did. Yeah, I'm gonna assume I am done here. I'm just gonna get the heck out of here. The statues were praying, gazing into the dark dome ceiling. What is happening? Oh, flesh. Oh, what happened? Stop! Stop it! That's a lot of meat. I can't go down there anymore. Okay, I'm gonna follow the way I'm supposed to go. Now. I need to get my composure. Oh, flesh. The acid! I can use the acid! It's a tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hands or tools. I need the acid. Huh. Where am I supposed to go next? I've been here. Alt archives. I believe I've been in there. Mementos? Some sort of organic tissue blocks a path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Found the key Oh, I have the key for the wine cellar. Well, that's mighty convenient. Slight headache. I'm sane. I think. Oh, there's signs. Laboratory. Wine cellar!